It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not mundane.
Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
And now, introducing your Detroit Pistons. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Ersa Ilyasova. At shooting guard, Tavius Caldwell-Pope. At 6 foot 9 inches, number 34, Tobias Harris. Starting at the other guard.
NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Cavaliers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And offensively as well as defensively, guys, they've been the better team in their first 2 meetings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
Thus far, they've been able to respond to everything these guys have thrown at them. And as you said, they've been the better team. I mean, it's a favorable matchup, and I think they'll look to take advantage of that one more time tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Cowboy is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Detroit shooting their first free throw tonight. Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by Matt. Ilyasova inside the line. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ilyasova's got his first 2 points. Here's Matt. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah. Exquisite assist.
On defense, the Cavaliers, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good, Drummond. That one misses. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Los Angeles Lakers.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Now here's Jackson after LeBron James's miss. Harris misses. From deep, and he knocks it down. Good looking three there from Mack.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Irving passes to Mack. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Mack's got 6.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. On the wing, James. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Greg, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Especially, guys, when he's given the kind of space he had that time.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Detroit with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the basket by Harris. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. LeBron dishes to Mack. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jackson to the middle. Here's Harris. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Mack. He's coming off a 37-point game against Washington.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Irving against Jackson. Harris a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Harris. Harris missing again. Cavaliers leading. Here's Mack. He's got 6. Thompson outside. Off the screen. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
And you can't in so many different ways
that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual threat point guard.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Sessions passes to Curry. Picked by Bargnani. Now the feed to Sessions. Shoots from 14. He squares up and sinks it.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now here's Lee. Smith outside. He dishes it to Mack. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 9 points for Freak.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now, here is Morris. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And Lee pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mack. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Sessions dishes to Bargnani. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And so it's Cleveland with it. Mack. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. And dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Sessions out there with Curry. Then it's Bargnani. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Baines in at the 5. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Tobias Harris comes in for Bargnani. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Jackson in for Sessions. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. And Mack drops them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pistons trail by 8. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 37 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Cleveland leading by 6. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Love.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. And I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Here's Mack following the score by Reggie Jackson. Smith kicks to James. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Love missing. Pistons trail by 6. At the elbow, it's Harris. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it falls over the rim and in. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Mack, guarded by Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Cowboys. 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped them too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Morris. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Pachulia. Temple comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith. And so he hits both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the
guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively, letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Temple. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Reggie Jackson. 5th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Mack drops them both. Here's Caldwell Pope taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Irving against Jackson. He feeds it to Harris. Inside, here's Drummond, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Detroit, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Curry's checked in for Detroit. Sessions comes in for Reggie Jackson. Lee's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Mack. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Curry. They recover it. The Pistons have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And that one's good, Irving.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Harris kicks to Sessions. Dishes to Drummond. He with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Temple looking for his first basket still in this one. No good from Lee.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Drummond sets the screen for Sessions. He kicks to Harris. Five to shoot. Fires top of the key. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Curry dishes to Sessions. Ilyasova sets a screen for Sessions. He with the block.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The Pistons have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Outside Irving. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, David, obviously a very strong first half. What's been the philosophy of this team and how you mentally set your focus as a group to come out and play your best basketball?
We just need to keep being consistent. We're a team that's going to stay humble. That's not an issue with us. We're trying to play defense, rebound the basketball, and then just share the ball on offense and play as a team.
David, it's been a complete change in culture. Thank you for your time. Over to you guys.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Cowboy, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Clock is at 3. They get it back. Pistons trail by 10. Passes to Jackson. Ilyasova inside the line. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. Makes it off the glass. Drummond's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
The 17-footer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 10 points for Kyrie Irving. And, well, Detroit shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Jackson, soft touch off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA
On the
have been.
defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you,
Boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Mack kicks to Love. Just a miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope pushes to Jackson. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Mack. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Wasted no time on that one. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it to Love. Back to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mack. 22 points for him. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. Lets the three fly. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Mack, defended by Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Drummond. Jackson against Irving. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Ilyasova. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Ilyasova's got 6 points. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mack. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Drummond. Players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well. I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Bargnani comes in for Ilyasova. Marcus Morris is checked in for Harris. And Sessions subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
Move the ball.
Here's Mack. He's got 25. Feeds it to Shumpert. They set the pick. Shumpert off the pick from Mack. Shumpert dishes to LeBron. Buried from 15 feet out. And now a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. The dish to Baines, and he gets it to go. Baines has got his first points of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Mack. The shot is off, and Detroit the other way now. And Sessions kicks to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Baines has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Mack. Offline with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Bargnani. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mack.
Move the ball. Stick it.
There's a good screen beyond the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
To the wing on the left. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top, up 5. It's the end. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Baines, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Max checked in for Irving. We've got Marcus Morris. Aaron Baines, look at that jam. Nice. Beautiful.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Sessions with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Here's Smith. And that one's good. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cleveland?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Matt, shot is no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Pistons trailed by 19. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Morris. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Cowboy. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. Bargnani is checked in for Andre Drummond. Tobias Harris comes in for Morris. And Curry subbed in for Jackson. Cleveland also making some changes. But Julia, he's checked in for Love. Amon Shumpert has come in for James. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Smith. Bargnani passes to Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Here's Mack. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Kenny, your thoughts?
The three-point shot was his best friend tonight, fellas. He finished the game with 6. That's 18 big points. It gave their offense a nice multi-dimensional look. They could pound it inside if they wanted, and when all else failed, they could just throw it to him, and he was reliable from deep.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet